So, KIZER, it's in a box. Let's get it out of there and get it checked in, and so we can check it out. Okay. Uh-oh. Stickers. I'm going to have to start doing something with these stickers because, man, I got a bunch of these. What is this one? Swag's chili pepper. Okay. Well, that's interesting, but I don't think that's what's in here. I think they're just tossing random stickers. Yeah, so that is not what's in here. Of course, you got your standard. I mean, how cool is that? They give you a whole kit, extra hardware with their knife. I mean, come on. It's just slick. Yeah. Oh, wow. Hefty. It's got some substance. I'm going to get rid of all this. All right, come on. Killing video ticks on the clock for boxes. KIZER CONIFEROUS V by Justin Gingrich, and obviously by KIZER. It's got, I think it says it right there. We'll get some of this basic stuff out of the way. It's 154 cm steel. It's got this nice KIZER MICARTA. Yeah, very cool. And I believe that this is titanium on this side. So titanium on one side. That's a steel pocket clip. Wow, that thing's got a ton of tension. I mean, I can't pull that up with my fingernail. It'll tear my fingernail off. Holy smokes. And it's got a glass breaker on the end. So you could get this reverse grip and smash glass. Huh. Okay. Let's run it. Let's see what's up. Okay. Oddly enough, I like, I don't know that it's odd, but I like this blade shape. It's got a satin stonewash finish to it, which is, you know, a hardy finish. Yeah, so I'm going to talk about that grip, but I like that grip. Ooh, action. Yeah, soft detent from that back flipper. Give it just a little bit and it runs, but it's pretty soft from back there. That thumb stud, that's a launcher, launches it out there. Spidey flick, thumb stud, back flipper. It's got an interesting tone to it from the thumb stud. Yeah. This reminds me, like an Arkansas toothpick, sorta. It's reminding me of something. And yeah. So, hey, let's get in it. Let's see what's going on in there. T8s. There's some spring on it. I don't think there's any Loctite on that screw. Yeah, there's a little bit on there. Okay. That's a good thing. And then we shift to T6s. So this one, I already know, and nice, I don't have to remove the pocket clip to take scale off. That makes me happy. Dry as a bone in here, like no lube whatsoever. But this one, if you look at this lock bar, it's got a unique V shape. That's why it's a coniferous V. It locks up on both sides of this blade versus just being on the downside. It's up on the top side too. How cool is that? I mean, just when you think you can't see anything different, that's unique. Very neat. Um, and I don't know if it's coming through on the camera, but it's dry as a bone and filthy. So we're gonna fix that. Let's get it cleaned up. I finished taking it apart. There's no oil on it, so I don't have to peel these scales off. Leave them intact. I don't have to take this spacer out of here, these little spacers, and this steel insert. But I am going to clean all that up. Get this one too. Get that little washer out of there. Come on. Oh, there it is. Thin to win. Tiny little washer. So yeah, what a cool little mechanism. I wonder if I should adjust that and deal with that detent just a little bit. You know, I say I wonder, and then I just did it. Yeah, because the thumb stud, I could take a little extra on it. I'm not worried about that. The Spidey flick could suffer because I don't have the dexterity. I've got, man, my hands are beat up, and so just certain actions, my knuckles, you know, they don't function as good as others, and I don't think I have the hand strength that I used to have. But that thumb flick, that works for me. It's in my wheelhouse. So if I stiffen that detent just slightly, it's not going to bother my thumb. But I would like to have that back flipper functional with a good detent on it. So I adjusted a little bit. We'll see if it did any good. And it's only got the one little washer that's up on the titanium side. The other side has a steel liner. So, okay. I think we're all clean. We'll get it back together. And I'm going to pay a little bit of attention as we put it back together. That lock bar is unique enough that I'm gonna highlight that again. We're not just gonna brush past that because never seen anything like it. It's an absolute first. Don't know if we'll ever see another knife with it. Yeah, pretty cool. All right, little oil, little oily. What is that? I say that. Every time I do, I say, I think that's from a movie, but I can't think of the movie. I need to figure that out. Oily, man. I don't know. Super bearing action right there. I mean, I'm hopeful for this. I think that action may improve just for cleaning it up because it was not nice in here, and it didn't have any lubrication. None. So shiny side down to the bearing. Yeah, so these go right on both sides of that blade. How cool. Very inventive. It's actually a T8. Yeah, I didn't think that was on there completely. I do like this stonewashed titanium scale too. It's got a good texture feel to it. I mean, the lockup on this is it's it's incredibly strong. I mean, so much so you can feel it. Like I don't know how to translate that through to the video, but I'll try to come back to it. Let's get it together. But these screws aren't very magnetized, so it always makes me wonder if they're a higher grade stainless steel on the hardware side, because the magnet's not really these. I'm going to check these clip screws real quick. I mean, slightly more, not much. I didn't really affect that much change in it. The jimping on the back here is really smooth. There's not a lot of bite going on there. It's almost like it's been sanded over. Yeah, I can definitely feel it from back there. Makes me feel like I could put some extra on that, but with just any push at all, that thing completes its rotation and locks in. I mean, that is just solid as a rock. That lockup right there. I don't think we're going to be able to see anything necessarily different, but I mean, you can see that it's locked up here at the top and it's locked up back here like a standard. It's 50% on this bottom and looks to be the same on the top on the inside there. I mean, if one is good, two's got to be better. How about that? I mean, just logically thinking about that and how that works, that's got to be a cool thing as far as strength. I do like the satin finish, the stonewash. All right, a little more on. Let's run this action again. So the thumb stud is just money for me. The Spidey flick's good. I will say on the backside to do the Spidey flick, this stud is right up against the scale. So doing it really kind of just enough room to get in there and get that right there. Mm-hmm. But that action's tuned so good now that I mean, you just got to go. You know, once you dig your finger in there, you just push it out and it will send that blade. Very nice. The flipper tab's running now. Just a little bit of oomph and it'll send that blade home. Very nice. So, I mean, this would be my primary opening right here with a glove or a bare hand. This is where I would go. Big gloves, winter gloves, I would probably go here, like so. But standard would be this thumb flick, and it's got a great detent brake for me. The Spidey flick's got a good detent brake. Ergonomics. So, yeah, just a perfect self-defense posture right here. Super confident grip, and there's some reasons. So lots of jimping going on here. It's on the scales, the MICARTA scale. It's on the titanium scale, and then it's on the back spacer. The titanium scale side is super chompy. So digging in that thumb, it is so confident there. And then this jimping back here, it's kind of smoothed over, but it's just where it's at and how it's located. This is extremely confident grip right here. There's, like when I'm in a hold here, it's going to take, I don't know what it's going to take to break my grip on this blade. I'm not sure what that would take, but that's extremely confident. And so, that, to me, this qualifies this knife for self-defense carry, backup, or even first line of defense. Yeah, I like it. It's got this standard, I don't know when I say standard, but old school. It's got this little flip up, which puts all four fingers right in there. Really nice. Yeah, super powerful grip right there. The clip is located and it's flat enough that it just falls in the palm where it should, kind of disappears. There's nothing hot about it. I don't feel anything hot back here. Yeah, comfortable, nice grip. Let's see. Pocket clip. Yeah, the pocket clip's going to be interesting. I don't think it's going to have any chance against this thick seam that I run. But let's see. If I can get it over that lip, the tension that's on that pocket clip, oh my goodness. Yeah. Ugh. That's like a no-go in the pocket. Like, I can't get it in that pocket. Let's try standard jean size here. So it goes right over it. But there's so much tension on it that out of the box, I think I'm going to have to take that clip off and adjust it. Because, oh, there it goes. Wow. There's so much tension, down tension on this clip. I'm not even sure how they got it screwed onto the knife. But let's talk about this while I got it here. I mean, that's as deep, deep pocket clip that you can get. The knife is completely immersed in a pocket. You've just got this clip coming out of the top. It's smooth as silk, but oh, it is so sprung so tight that I'm going to have to adjust it. So just the nature of this clip, once I get that right, I know that it's going to be good. But I knew, because like I get my nail under this, I can't even pull it up. There's so much tension on it. So the tension, the downforce of these screws, when they mounted this, I don't even know how they got it mounted, because this would be pushing that up and it'd be uneven. I mean, wow. So I tell you, it's such a big deal, because right now you can't put it in your pocket. I'm going to pause the video and I'm going to fix that, because we're at 18 minutes. So I'll be right back. Okay. Thank goodness for the miracles of videography, because we're about 20 minutes later and several attempts of taking this off, springing these pliers. At one point, I thought I was going to break these little lineman pliers. This is highly sprung titanium and incredibly tough, but I finally got it to where there's enough gap here. These were Loctited in, and oh my goodness, was that tight. And it took some work, man, but I think I got it. Now, I haven't run it. I just know that there's a little spring in it. So let's see what's up. I'm going to get these tools out of the way, because I think I'm good. So let's go thick first, because if I can get the thick to run, then for sure the thin will run. If I can get under there, yeah, see, I can get under there now, and then it disappears. And so this thin stuff's going to be money. Yeah, there we go. We're one-handed now. Still a lot of tension on that clip. So good to go. I'm going to pass it just because it's so nice and it sprung so well. But if yours comes like mine, it was unusable the way that it came. So, okay. So we're past the clip. Let's look at the safety issues now. Wonder if I can touch this blade. And I cannot. How about the tip? The tip's way down there. No, it's good to go. So the clip is a pass now. The safety features are good. And that back flipper is running pretty good. So price and availability. I bought this knife. This was a next day purchase on Amazon for $95. Now you could buy this direct from KIZER and use a 10% off code on the $95, which puts you at just over $85. But for the little bit of extra money, I like the convenience of using Amazon in the case that I need to make returns. Now, is Mojave going to treat you right? Absolutely. Yeah. Their policies are customer service geared, and I think they're wonderful and wonderful to deal with. No issues whatsoever. If you've got a quality issue, or you need to make a return, man, they're 100%. But the ease of dealing with it with Amazon, it's worth a couple of bucks for me to run things through Amazon. So it's just my thoughts. Yeah, so it does make an interesting sound off of that thumb that it's not making off of the Spidey Flick. That's kind of muted. And the back flipper's definitely muted. It's making a little squeak on the lock now, which doesn't confront me, because whatever that is, it'll work itself out as the knife's used. Yeah, I don't even hear it now. Yeah, okay. So KIZER CONIFEROUS with the V-lock, pretty cool. MICARTA, titanium, $95 next day from Amazon, and I believe Mojave has it in stock as well. Now, I'm not sure if they do. Maybe they don't have it. That might be the other reason that I got it from Amazon, was because Mojave didn't have it in stock. All right. Well, I appreciate you watching. Does it cut? Let's take a look. Last thing. Got to see if the blade's sharp. What a goof. Get a piece of paper. All right. Here we go. Yeah. Could this be helped with a strop? Just the sound of it tells me that if I strop this, I could improve this. Yeah. All right. The magic of modern photography. Huh. It's almost like I paused the camera and stropped the knife real quick. Yeah, it had a little burr in there, so listen, I don't ever frown on that. I get it, man. They sharpened it well. It's plenty sharp. It's got great angles on it. It just needed a little TLC, but super sharp now. All right, CONIFEROUS V. It's got the V-lock in it. Man, is just super tight. It's kind of interesting concept. All right, appreciate you watching.